Hey, what is going on, guys? So today I'm going to be installing the rear sway bar for my Nissan hard body truck. I got the BellTech one from Summit Racing, since I live pretty close, less than 20 minutes away. So it retails for $172 plus tax. It comes out to $187, $185 with tax, but I opened the commercial account with them, so I got it for $182. Let me open this. I already opened it, but just to make sure everything's there. This is how it comes. The bars will be squished in between here. And there it is. Everything that comes with. If you see the ones on eBay, even though it's the same brand and everything, it doesn't show these in the picture, so that's pretty cool. I assume this goes around the axle housing. I don't know what to call it, but the rear differential to keep this. I assume I'll unlock these, and there you go. I think that's what it's for. And I'll see when I get there. They also came with instructions. Yeah, they're in there. Let me open all this up, and when we read the instructions, and we'll start to install. Shouldn't be too hard though. Alright, so I pretty much separated everything. I'll open the instructions. It's pretty straightforward. If you want to take like a quick snapshot just in case. So basically, the first thing you really need to do is grease the bushings. So that'll be those ones over there. So just grease the bushings with the grease that they gave you to put them on. And follow the instructions, shouldn't be that hard. Follow the bar, slide the bar over the axle, I'll take a snapshot. You're supposed to leave the insides, what it's supposed to look like when it's done. So, nut, like the little one of those flat washers, bushing, hanger, bushing, flat washer, and there should be a spacer. They have two different size spacers, so I guess they have a 5-inch one and a 2.5-inch one. It says right here, 5-inch long spacer on lowered vehicles, 2.5 for stock height. So I assume I should use a 5-inch one since my car is lowered on blocks. So I guess use this one. And a little crush washer or flat cup washer, bushing, sway bar, bushing, washer, and bolts. This is the part that confuses me because it says basically your nut should go basically up towards here, and the nut should be on top. But if you look at the picture, you'll see that the nut is on the bottom, not the top. So it also looks like the nylon nut. They give you about 6 nylon nuts. 6. So, and these washers. These are in them. It looks like zinc coated washers. So it's pretty straightforward. If you want to take pictures of this real quick, just slap it on. I guess it's gonna go on top of the I really don't know what the hell it's called. The differential housing is what I'm gonna call it. I'm not 100% sure what it's called. But yeah, I'm just gonna mock it up. But the first thing I'm gonna do is just lube up the bushings real quick, and then I'll get into the car. All right, well, we're already running into some issues. So I got them installed. No big deal. They have like this weird almost like band-aid like material on the inside of the bushings. I took that out. That wasn't too hard. So when I was pushing them on, you fill them with lube, you push them on. This one went on no problem. Yes, I use gloves because I don't want the shit on my hands. This one went on good, but this one ripped like right. So it ripped right there. It almost looked like it was designed to rip. But looking at it now, it doesn't look like it was supposed to rip. So you can see the rip right there. I mean, did make it slide on easier, but hopefully it's okay. It should be fine since it will compress. See the cut? It went all the way through a straight line. Right there, you see it. But if you compress it, I mean, it pretty much goes away. So there'll also be like this thing underneath it. It goes like this, and then you're gonna use those clamps. So I'm gonna put this in the car and set it up right now. I just want to let you know that. All right, well, this is my third time trying to get this done, but unfortunately, that little bracket, this bracket gets in the way. So this won't fit here. It also won't really fit here. It needs to fit more towards the middle, basically right here. So I had to buy this, whatever the fuck, reciprocating saw at Harbor Freight. They're having a sale until the 28th for $19.99. So these were $6. I pretty much got this for $30. So the gas tank is right here. So be sure not to puncture that. I was gonna try to put a piece of metal behind it, but I don't really have the space, so I guess let's get to it. So we're finally done with that. Now, all I gotta do is install this, so I'm just gonna show you how I do this one. I'm just gonna time lapse it real quick so you can kind of figure out how I did it. The left side is gonna be pretty much the same thing. You might have to loosen this hanger for this. It's gonna be right there, 12mm bolt, just to give it a little bit more flexibility. I'm gonna remove this since I just don't like it. It's pretty fucking rusty and like it's falling apart over there. It's pretty much held by some wire over there in the front, so you might have to remove it, you might not. It'll make it easier if you just take it off from there, but I don't know. Let me just get this part over with.
You can have it your way. How do you want it? You can back that thing up, push up on it, temperature rise, okay, let's go to the next level, dance for jam-pack, how does the tea kettle, I break it down.
So the phone wasn't recording, but I finished it. This is gonna be the orientation. It's gonna be the bolt, washer, bushing, washer, this little spacer, another space, washer, bushing, the sway bar end link, bushing, washer, and then the nylon nut. So it's gonna be that like that on both sides. Yeah, I got this side done. So it's not too hard. The only real difficult part was cutting that part, and I don't really think you need to cut this one off. Kind of just jumped the gun. Yeah, I really don't think you should. You needed to cut that, but I did it because I'm an idiot. So yeah, you would need to cut this part off though if it's like right in between there. So that's all good. It's gonna be in that hole, so it's not. You don't have to remove the nuts or the bolts for that one. It's gonna be right there. Other thing is, the sway bar, is it in between here? No. Well, it's gonna go behind this brake line or in between this brake line. And if you can't line this up correctly, it might be because you're hitting the bump stop. So there should be about like pretty much barely any clearance between the bump stops. So not even a finger's worth of clearance on this side or on this side. So try to center them out and torque these up. I think the torque specs for these are between 45 foot-pounds and 30 foot-pounds. I'll give you the correct specs right now. Okay, so the clamps are 28 to 32 foot-pounds. And these are 40 to 45 foot-pounds. So that's the correct torque spec. I do have a torque wrench. I don't feel like breaking it out and actually torquing it to that spec, so I'm just gonna do it till I feel like it's pretty tight. The only thing I didn't do was install the washers. There should be like some washers in between these nuts. So it'll be this clamp, this little weird align. I don't know what the hell this thing's called. And there should be a washer and then the nut for this. So I'm gonna install the washer. And next time you see this, everything will be torqued down. And oh yeah, and then I still have to install this part again. So everything's all tightened up now. All the bolts are tight on the end links and on the clamps. So I noticed that as soon as I tighten everything down, the bed doesn't lift up or flex as much anymore. Like I'll lift it up right now and it doesn't move anywhere near as much as it used to. So I assume that should help a lot with body roll and for towing, but this truck is not going to be used for any towing. It's going to be used for drifting, so I should hopefully be drifting tomorrow, but we'll see. The weather's kind of looking not that great, but you might see it probably next week. I'm going to try to upload at least once a week, maybe twice a week, but I hope this really helped you out. I couldn't see any videos on how to install this, so I really do hope this helps you out. If you like the video, subscribe. If you want to follow the build progress, also subscribe. Really appreciate all the likes. It keeps me motivated, so that's it. Thank you guys.